So, very good evening to all. So, let's start the class with a small prayer. Om Uchishta Ganapati Parpadam Patitam. Om Navapashana Ganapati Parpadam Patitam. Om Trichandur Murugan Parpadam Patitam. Om Gurumar Parpaditam Patitam. Pitrikal Parpadam Patitam. Arapadayan Parpaditam Patitam. Surya Devan Parpadam Patitam. Navagaram Parpadam Patitam. Agastya Siddhar Parpadam Patitam. Kagabujanda Siddhar Parpaditam Patitam. Boga Siddhar Parpaditam Patitam. Om Guruve Namah. So let me try to share the screen because first day lot of theory is there. Okay. So from tomorrow, lot of writings will be there. That is how we take the class. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
So very much visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Guruji.
So again, a warm welcome to all of you. So one or two new faces are also there. So maybe for somebody who's not aware of how we take the class, if you have any doubt, any concept you don't understand, I request you not to interrupt the flow of the class. Once I finish the class, all of you will be given sufficient time. Okay, you will be given sufficient time so that whatever doubts you have, that definitely you can ask. And the doubt should be asked only within what I have taught. You might have learned more information also somewhere, or something other informations also you would have got. But those things should not be asked here in the class. Why? Because it may necessary confusions for the learners. And like I already said, please don't unmute yourself. I'll give you a right opportunity. So all of your doubts, all these 50 participants' doubts will be definitely answered. Without that, I am not going to end the class. Okay. So fine. Now, this Panchapakshi, if you see, this is a very secretive subject. Okay, though it appears very simple an application, it is a very secretive subject. In fact, this was the one of the classes which I never taught for a group at all, except for 4 people, out of which 2 were my very old NAD students, and 2 people they referred were foreigners. At that time, I took almost, more than 20 days, teach them completely. Okay, almost everything I taught them. 75,000 rupees per person I charged. So 3 lakh rupees for 4 people. And way long back, I taught to them. After that, I hardly taught to anyone. Why? Because in that, I could see one of the person not using it in a right way. And he had that repercussions and effects also because of that. I can say the first Tantra Shastra is this Panchapakshi, and the second Tantra Shastra is numerology. If numerology is 30%, this Panchapakshi is not 70%. I can say it is 300%. That much of things are there in this Panchapakshi, undoubtedly. Like always, we conduct our classes. This class also, right from day 1 to the end of day 7, we will make sure we are completing whatever I am going to show you in the syllabus. Okay. Of course, there might be a level 2 or level 3, but most possibly based on all of your feedback, whether to keep level 2 or level 3 or do everything in level 2, we will decide. But even in level 1 itself, like in the how we did in the numerology class, in the level 1 itself, I'll cover everything. That means at the end of the day 7, you will know how to use Panchapakshi, when to use Panchapakshi, how to take the advantage, how to create the tables on your own. You need not require any book to create a table, which is the right winning movement, which is the losing movement you have to avoid, how you to succeed. Everything I am going to teach. After that, I am also going to announce you level 2. In level 2, almost all the syllabus I will try to cover. Okay. So this is about the Panchapakshi. Like I said, if you go to any application, They will show you, as of today, there are a lot of online application. For example, it will show you are born on this particular Pakshi. That is, you are born on vulture, and your bird is ruling, and you will go and do certain thing. But if you are seeing, you are getting failure. Now you are seeing your bird is some peacock, and it is showing sleeping, but you are very energetic and you are able to carry out the success. And 95% of the people have given up on this subject for two reasons. One thing is it is not as simple as that. And second thing is, I can say, if astrology is known to 1% of the population, Panchapakshi is known to only 0.00001%. Understand? Because this subject was initially brought to the light in English also only by my gurus. Okay. And in Tamil, he wrote an extensive book, Vardachari. Okay, he wrote. Along with him, my Nadi Guru Sivadasan Ravi is also my guru in this Panchapakshi, without doubt. So their experiences from various other books and what they taught me is something very huge, and they were not taught to anyone outside Tamil Nadu. Inside Tamil Nadu also, I can say hardly some 10 to 15 people will know it in detail. In that 10 to 15 people also, 10 people will never teach you. Why? Because they are purely into tantric line. They use it for mandrigam, tantrigam, yandrigam, like that they use it. Okay. So what and all I learned in these 2 decades, and what and all I practiced in this last 10 years in this Panchapakshi, everything I will teach you. Only two things are required: your honesty and your patience, and more importantly, your practice. Now, let us have a fair idea about what we are covering in this Panchapakshi course. Okay, so that you will also know what is that we are going to cover. We will see how this Panchapakshi Shastra came. What is this Panchapakshi? Why they called as Panchapakshi? They could have called animal, right? Why they particularly gave only Pakshi? Why didn't they give some animals? So there should be some reason for that. And the history of Panchapakshi is very important. See, anything which is getting invented today will have a history behind it. We all have this Covaxin or COVID shield or Pfizer vaccine. But history is the corona, the COVID-19 was responsible for identification or discovery of this vaccine. That means anything which is coming into existence, any methodology or anything that is good or bad to humanity is having a history. What is that history? All those things we will understand. And most of the people don't quote the sources, either because of two reasons. One is because they themselves don't know. They attend 1 or 2 days seminar and they try to pretend to be a teacher. And the second thing is, a person who is well versed, who knows everything, will not give you the source because he doesn't want you to go deep and do the research. For everything, he wants to keep dependency. But I always follow my guru's traditions where everything should be taught to the student. A student should never be returned off field. Okay, nobody should be returned off field. You should give them full knowledge. So definitely, I'll quote the resources. I'll say you the what is that books. If you are interested, you can even go dig more and make some research. Come back and share to us so that we can see something we can give it back to the benefit of the students or to the entire human community. Panchapakshi Shastra itself aims at that. Panchapakshi means the harmony and happiness of human being. And where and all we can use this usage. If I want to say, I can say everything under the sky. That will be the one broad word. The usage of Panchapakshi can be everything under the sky. But again, at least what are those things you can use? The important areas where you can definitely help yourself or guide your clients or yourself. Those things we will see. And next is very, very important parameter. What is that important parameter is you should know what and all things required to use this Panchapakshi, right? For example, if you want to drive a car, you need to have a driving license, you need to have the proper fuel, and you need to have the proper air pressure, then you need to have the map where you are going. Similarly, if you want to predict a chart in astrology, you need to have the Vidhi, you need to have the Madi, you need to have the Gati, and you also need to know the Dasha Bhukti. Like that, various parameters are required. Similarly, in this Panchapakshi subject, which is not well known to everyone, there are certain requirements. Only if you have that requirement, you can correctly access the Pakshi. Next, we will see the letters. Letters means what? Based on your name, you will be assigned a particular Pakshi. And each Pakshi is having that letter related to it. And Panchaksharam. Panchaksharam means Om Namah Shivaya. Not Ya. Shivaya. Ya. That's all. Okay, that Panchaksharam is related to each of these bird. 5 birds relate the 5 words of the Panchaksharam. Okay. And Panchabhuta Tattva. Fire, land, air, water, Akash. Right. So each of the bird also represents. In fact, the entire Panchapakshi is nothing but a codified form of this Panchabhuta Tattva only. The fire, land, air and water, how it is distributed in each individual at the time of their birth is only this Panchapakshi. That we are going to see which Pakshi represents which Tattva. Everything we are going to see. Then we will see Nakshatra Pakshi, Nama Pakshi, Titi Pakshi, Rashi Pakshi, Lagna Pakshi, and Sukshma Pakshi. Some of you might have read some books in English or on online everywhere. There you could have easily come across this Nakshatra Pakshi, Nama Pakshi, Titi Pakshi, Rasi Pakshi. But I am very much sure none of you would have come across this Sukshma Pakshi. Sukshma Pakshi is very, very important. Okay. So only most of the times the Panchapakshi predictions fail. Because the Nakshatra Pakshi is like your Madi, the Chandra Rashi. The Sukshma Pakshi is like your Lagna. Understand? Ascendant is very unique to a chart, right? Ascendant says who you are. So that Sukshma Pakshi is important. On the last day, I will discuss this Sukshma Pakshi along with the application of the Panchapakshi, how you can use it in the day-to-day life. Then very important is this Adhikara Pakshi, Padu Pakshi and Dhanya Des. Adhikara Pakshi will only determine which Pakshi is very much powerful for that day, and many activities will depend on this Adhikara Pakshi only. And secondly, very, very important is your Padu Pakshi. Padu Pakshi is that particular day where a bird or a Pakshi is losing its power. To put it in simple terms, I can say Adhikara Pakshi is like exaltation in our chart, and Padu Pakshi is like debilitation in our chart. And Dhanya days are very, very important. Why? Because on Dhanya days, Panchapakshi, all the 5 Pakshis will lose its power. And that day, if you are trying to use Panchapakshi and do something significant, it will not give you any result. And next, very, very important, if you see, most of them take these books and they run through the pages. Today Monday, today Tuesday, today Sunday, Sunday, this is Shukla Paksha. Today the bird is vulture. What is the vultures? A vulture in first Jama, it is doing eating condition. Like that. After 2 days, if you ask them, they will not know. Again, they'll go, they'll take the book, they will see. Do you think it is possible for you to take this book everywhere? Do you think you can have that 70 or 80 pages everywhere? Certainly not possible. You will get bored of it and you'll throw it after this course. But like I always believe, anything that is taught, that should be taught with a proper logic. That should be taught with a correct formula. Understand? I always believe, they say, instead of donating a fish, you teach that person how to catch the fish. Same is here. I will try to teach you that formula itself, where anytime, any part of the world, even if you're sleeping, if somebody awakes you and asks you, you'll be able to draw that table. All the 20 tables we are going to draw. Even if you get mastery at 5th table also, I am not going to leave you all. I will take till all of you complete the 20 table. Sukrapaksha morning, that is a Purvapaksha morning, Purvapaksha night. Amarapaksha morning, and Amarpaksha night. For all this, we are going to create the table. We are not going to copy the table, rather, we are going to create the table. And next, what are those activities during that? So there are two things that is going to happen. One is there is a order. General order is vulture, owl, crow, cock, and peacock. But this order is same for Shukla Paksha morning also. But for Shukla Paksha night, this order will change. For Krishna Paksha morning or Amar Paksham, it will change. Or Amar Paksham night also, it will change. But again, like I said, you need not buy art anything. I am there to make sure even after 50 years, you will remember that. Okay, you don't need any software also. Next, then there are certain activities. Those activities also will change, like walk, eat, rule, sleep, and die. Like that, different orders and different pakshis will keep changing. And one more request, all of you try to join by 8:30 or maximum 8:30, 8:35. If at any cost you are not able to join at 8:35, you can go through the recordings. Because in between coming and going, I am going back and again, my flow will get stopped. Understand? If there is possibility, some work will be there. Maybe you are not able to attend for one day. No issues. You drop me a message because all of you will get recording. There is no doubt in that. You can go through that. Next. And next you will see the tables. The tables is like I told, all that 20 tables, I am going to give you the logic. You yourself, on day 3, we will be taking tables. Day 4, only you are going to do and I am going to watch. Okay. Next, direction. Very, very important. Okay, directional Pakshi, friendship, and enmity among birds. These and all are very, very important. Why? Because sometimes you may have to do a very, very important work. Okay, but at that time you are not available. That time what you can do? You can ask any one of your friend to come and do that work. And next we have the directional Pakshi, everything. After that, there are certain tantric symbols. More of this I will cover in the level 2. Okay. In level 2, like I said, I will take 8 to 9 days class, or even the concepts there will be covered, will be very heavy. Like Dasha Bhukti, I will take Panchapakshi Dasha Bhukti. Okay. Till today, nobody has taught that. Okay. Which my guru have taught me, those things also I will teach you. But that will see in level 2 or higher level. Okay. Next. And there are certain mantras. For example, there is a certain mantra. Now, your friend is also not there. He is also not available to take care. You are outside. You thought of calling your friend and handing over that job. No, friend is also not there. Then definitely some work needs to be done. Then how that can be done? Understand? There these mantras, the Panchakshara mantras of these birds will come to help you. Those mantras also I'll give. Like I said, at the end of this course, it is not like no, only if I come to that level, no. Like I said, whatever we take at the end of that course, a person will be able to use that. That is how I design. I don't keep dependency. Out of your interest, if you want to learn more, then you are most welcome. Understand? Next, the success formula and application of Panchapakshi, and like I told, this Sukshma Pakshi, all those things we will see with a example. Okay. So this is our syllabus. Now, first, let us go to this thing. Why should we know this Panchapakshi? That is very, very important, right? Like they say, it's a saying, even in Mahabharata also they will say, if you want to win the entire world, it is possible. But two things are important: proper time and proper place. Everybody knows defeating what is that? Bhishma is next to impossible. Even Bhagavan Parashurama couldn't defeat him. Defeating Drona was not possible. Or Karna with all his boons and Kavach and Kundal was not possible. But still God made it possible. How he made it possible? By taking proper time and proper place, that is Kurukshetra. Understand? So, such branch of astrology, we call it as Mugurta. In that Mugurta, the highest form of Tantra is this Panchapakshi. combining proper place, time, and required skill or action at that appropriate place and time is called this Panchapakshi Sastram. In Tamil Nadu, if you go to this old school astrologers and all, they will very commonly they will say, not only astrologers, it's a common proverb. Even the person who doesn't know this astrology also will say, they'll say what? பக்ஷி தெரிந்தவனுடன் பகை வைத்துக் கொள்ளாதே. பக்ஷி தெரிந்தவனுடன் பகை வைத்து கொள்ளாதே. Which means anybody who knows this Pakshi Sastram, don't build enmity with you because he will try to defeat you at your weakest time. He knows at what time you are weak. He knows at what time you are strong. Even if you are strong also, a person who knows Panchapakshi, he will still occupy a particular direction or he will do some prayogam like Ashtakarmam. Ashtakarmam and all, I'll give you introduction. In the 8 Ashtakarmams, 5 are positive, 3 are negative. Those 3 negatives I will not teach you, but for that 5 positives, okay, I'll definitely teach you the mantras, I'll definitely teach you the yantras. Vashikarnam, Mohanam, Stambanam, Vidveshanam, Uchatanam. Like that, there are Ashtakarmas also. Why Ashtakarmas fail? Because people do those Ashtakarmas either with a negative Atma or with a negative purpose. And even one who want to practice positively also doesn't have that Diksha or they don't know this Pakshi secret when that Pakshi is at the highest level of vibration. Okay, so those introductions I will try to give in this class and in detail we will see in the level 2. Okay, means I'll tell you which Ashtakaramam, what Pakshi, what Lagna, what Tithi you can practice. And if you know any guru who is going to teach you Ashtakaramam, very rarely they will teach. Okay, in Tamil Nadu I know 2 people who are teaching. In God's grace I learned 2 Ashtakaramams from them. Okay, so you can practice with this secret formula. When you initiate Ashtakarmams on these days, definitely you will be able to be successful. Okay. If you are using that Ashtakarmam in a negative way, that is only called it as black magic. If you use it in a positive way, it is called as white magic. So Panchapakshi is literally the 5 elements which are correlated to 5 birds, which we will see detailed in this course. Okay. Now it is not very uncommon. Understand? It is not at all uncommon that every human being wants to be happy in the world. If there are now more than 35 people or 30 people in this class in the live as of now, right? Though more than 50 people registered, more than 35 people or I think 31 people are there in the class. Okay. Now it is showing 30. Okay, 30 people are there in this class. So all these 30 people, if I ask you a question, you want happiness or sadness, 100% you all will tell you all want happiness. Right? Even the remaining 20 people who are not attended today, if I ask them also, they also will say they want happiness only. Understand? Either you would have come for your own happiness, or you want to create happiness in your children's life, or you want to create happiness in your parents' life, or you want to create happiness surrounding you. But there is no doubt you all want happiness. There is not even 1% doubt in that. Understand? Because nobody wants to accept the sorrow and the misery. As a matter of fact, if you observe from morning to evening, you just, if not today, tomorrow morning, you get up and you see in the evening, you put the tick mark when and all you laughed, when and all you were happy. In that 24 hours, I can definitely say at least some half an hour to 45 minutes, you would have been happy. Rest of the times, you would be thinking of something. Understand? You'll be thinking of some matter. Oh, what happened there? What did happen there? Did this okay, my son is going to school properly? Yeah? Is my daughter happy in her in-laws place? All of this thinking will be going in the mind. Hardly that 45 minutes also I took it for granted. One Mugurta column 40 right. Huh? But to be honest, that 48 minutes also we are not happy. Happiness is something very less, so only it is having that much value. But all these were observed by our Tamil Siddhas. Okay, these Tamil Siddhas observed, okay, there is something, some element, when it is in perfect equilibrium, a person is getting happiness. When certain element is getting disoriented, that person is not able to get the happiness because of his actions. So, a person should choose his place and action accordingly in a right time. When he is doing that, definitely he is going to get happiness. This is what the Siddhas taught, and to lot of that astral talking, astral walking, whatever you call, they found out one thing is this Panchapakshi Shastram is the one, a golden key by which a person can be happy maximum. Maximum happiness can be got through this Panchapakshi. That is what we are told. Right from the dawn of civilization, Tamil Siddhas were in the true pursuit to find out ways and means to get pure happiness without any sorrow whatsoever. Means not even 1% sorrow they wanted. So only they told, Bus, today is Daniya day. Today is your Padupakshi day. Today you don't engage in any activity. Today don't start any conversation with your loved ones. Today don't go for a war. If you avoid all these things, there is hardly any way you can feel unhappy. After continued research and penance for many centuries, they have come to conclusion that only spiritualism leading to self-realization is a way to enjoy and experience everlasting bliss. In this effort, the ancient Tamil Siddhas stand in forefront. They have formulated a golden key to unlock the doors of super intelligent and to see the everlasting bliss. So now you would have understood what is this Panchapakshi is, right? So in your life, in your human life, again, if you observe and observe, think and think, it is not very uncommon to come across various struggles, conflicts, tensions, problems, health issue, sometimes Vamacharam, what we call it as black magic. And these things are not uncommon or unknown. But to overcome such problems only, our ancestors have developed this subject. And on the gross plane, okay, on the gross plane, if one lives in accordance with the nature, life becomes blessings within the long run and leads to spiritual well-being also in seeking such a mysterious. Simultaneously, on par and in accordance with the nature and both the planes and get the deserving enduring bliss. When an individual vibration is in tune with those in macrocosm, individual gets a satisfaction and happiness and vice versa. That is what we say in Tamil. அண்டத்தில் உள்ளது பிண்டத்திலும் உள்ளது. That means what is there in the macrocosm, that is there in the microcosm, and what is felt in the microcosm, that is also felt in the macrocosm. Suddenly there is a lighting. Oh, you develop a feeling. Suddenly there is a rain. You want to take an umbrella. Suddenly there is a chill. You want to wear a sweater. So whatever the changes are there in the macrocosm, that is immediately felt in the microcosm. The ancient studies have given different significations to animate and inanimate things of the world. Not only the human being, okay, they also took various significations like sound, light, place, things, metal, strength, color, clothing, directions, travel. You can keep filling it. I just mentioned few things here. Okay, anything you see under the sky, you can fill it in the Panchapakshi Shastram. Okay, so this and all now you understood. So basically what we understood, this Panchapakshi Shastra is nothing but a manifestation of fire, land, air, water and Akash. Okay, these five things, they are manifested into five birds. What are those five birds? How they came? Everything we will discuss. But this story, okay, this story is also, it's not, you will not even come across in English books. This I got in the manuscript number 1136 of this Kagabhujandar's Panchapakshi Shastra version. Understand? So it is said how this actually this Pakshi Shastram came to being is there is this lady, Asura lady, Maya. So as per the instructions he received from the Shukracharya, she deceives the Kashyapa Muni. Okay, she goes and she deceives the Kashyapa Muni and she gives birth to 4 children. Those 4 children are called as Surapadman, Singamugan, Tarakasuran, and Agamuki. Agamuki is a female child or daughter. The remaining 3 are siblings. That is Surapadman, Singamugan, Tarakasuran. Even today it is very famous. Every year if you go to Tiruchendur, they conduct this event called as Sura Sammaram. Sammaram means annihilation or destruction. Sura is the name of the Asura. Okay, it is called as Sura Sammaram. And this Tiruchendur is no ordinary place. It is not a ordinary place. It is an extraordinary place. It has withstood many wonders. One small example is when this tsunami took place. When the tsunami took place, the complete coastal areas were submerged, or at least the water went 1 kilometer inside. But if you go and check, if you want, you can go and check now also. In Tiruchendur, the water from that God's seashore, the Subramania seashore, water went 1 kilometer inside. Means 1 kilometer will become land. What was ocean, that turned to be a land. That is the power of this Tiruchendur Murugan. It is one of the Arupadai Veed, 6 abodes of Lord Subramania. It is also known as Guru Sthalam. Those who don't have Guru Balam in their life, those who are running Guru Dasha, those who are having a bad transit of Jupiter, all those people, once they visit Tiruchendur, immediately they can see result. There are many students in this class also who asked me, and I referred some student to give them some help, and they have got benefited. Okay, that is the power of Tiruchendur Murugan. Tiruchendur Murugan Purpadam Paditam. Okay, so this Sura Padmam, Singamugan, and Tarakasuran are the 3 asuras who were doing a lot of destructions. We all have seen, right? First thing they will do is they will go and they will do a heavy tapas to Shiva, because Shiva is only going to give the Vardhan or the boon very easily without even thinking. Only one condition he will say, I will give you any kind of varam except being immortal. The first thing a Asura will ask is he wants to be immortal. Right. So this Sura Padman, Singamogan, and the Tarakasuran does a heavy tapas to Shiva, and they ask for a boon that they will never have death. However, Lord Shiva says that as per Srushti Niyama, anyone or anyone who takes birth on this earth has to die one day. So Shiva asked them to ask something other boon. So what this Sura Padman is very clever. He asks that I should die of a boy who is not born of any female uterus. That the boy should not be born of any female uterus. That means what is their understanding is for a child to be born, there should be involvement of active and passive matter. That is what I keep saying in JJP Varga Chakra time and again. There should be an involvement of active and passive matter. There should be a Shiva and Shakti. Without a Shiva and Shakti, a Srushti cannot be created. That is the niyama. So they intelligently ask a boon that a boy who is born not out of any female's uterus should kill him. So obviously it is like something equivalent to being immortal. Then the first thing they will do is they'll go and capture the Indraloka. Second thing they'll do is they'll drink all the wine. Third thing they'll do is they will torture all the females in the Indraloka. This is what the Asura. That is what the Asura Gunam, Deva Gunam, Rakshasa Gunam, Mandal, they say, right? Deva Gunam means they are not saint. Rakshasa Gunam means they are not devilish. Understand? All this I taught in that Bruhat matrimonial compatibility course. 25 hours. It is not only matchmaking. 70% of astrological secrets were taught in that. Navamsha was taught for 1 day, 1.5 day. Nakshatra secrets were taught for 2 days. Understand? So those who attended, they know. Lot of prediction secrets were taught in that. Anyhow, so they was seeing all these tortures, they could not withstand. They requested Lord Shiva to ward off this pain. No more we can withstand this. Please do something for us. You are the protector. Though he is a destroyer, he is involved in that. He is also the protector for his devotees. So then what did Lord Shiva do? He uses his 6 phases. He uses his 6 phases and he creates 6 fires from those 6 phases. And these 6 fires fell in the Sarvana Poigai, the lotus pond. You can see in Trichandur it is there. Again, not only in Trichandur, in any of the 6 abodes of Lord Subramania, you will find the Sarvana Poigai. And that is how those 6 children were born. That is the reason we say people who are born in Kritika Nakshatra, they might have to be separated from their parents, or somebody would have been adopted in their house, like sister's son or brother's son, or they themselves will go as an adoption in somebody's house. This and all is common for Kritika Nakshatra people. The story comes from Lord Subramania himself. So this is the Sarvana Poigai. You can see the 6 children. And what are those 6 phases of Lord Shiva? Tatpurusham, Vamadevam, Agoram, Sadyojitam, Isanam, and Adhomukam. Tatpurusham, Vamadevam, Agoram, Sadyojitam, Ishanam, Adhomukam. So these 6 phases were created as 6 fires in the lotus pond of Sarvana Poigai, and they were brought by the Kartigai Pengal or Kartigai girls. Later, Mother Parashakti converts all these 6 into one child, and so only is known as Muruga or Arumugam, which means literally 6 faces, or Shanmugam, also 6 faces. I probably believe in north side is more commonly known as Kartikeya. And once he becomes Kumara, this Lord Shiva tells the secret behind his birth. Okay, you are born with a purpose. The purpose of your birth was to kill the Surapadman and relieve the pain of the Devas. Okay, and to win them, it is not that easy, because the boon which is given to the Surapadman literally makes him unwinnable or undefeatable. So this Shiva, what he does, he tells the secret of Panchapakshi Sastram to him, and Lord Parvati stores all her energy, the feminine energy, because this Murugan is nothing but Shiva, and now Shakti is also giving her energy in the form of this spear, whatever you are seeing this. This is called as the veil. Victory veil means the victory veil. If this veil is there, there is victory. Wherever there is a veil, there is no loss. Victory veil, Veera veil. And the day, so this Murugan, when this Murugan was born, or Subramania was born, is Vaigasi Visakam. Usually Vaigasi Visakam is very, very famous festival. Understand? Vaigasi Visakam Nakshatram, Purnami Tithi. Hence, Nakshatra Pakshi of him is crow. How we got this crow? Why this Purnami Tithi become Vishaka Nakshatra become crow and all, I will teach you. Irrespective of the Tithi, means Sukla Paksham or Krishna Paksham, Amar Paksham or Purva Paksham, this will be crow only. How is that? I will teach you. In this, there are 2 variations. In Agastya Nadi, there is one variation of naming the birds. In Kagabujandar, there is one variation. However, we will follow this Agastya version only, which is more commonly followed. Sorry, we will follow the Kagabujandar version only, which is more commonly followed. Okay. Hence, is Panchapakshi we see as a crow, which is very powerful out of the 5 birds. Here, crow is Agni Tattva, which can be attributed to Lord Subramania's birth. Because Lord Subramania itself is born out of the fire of Lord Shiva. Understand? Hence, this crow is also given the Agni Tattva. Out of the 5 Tattvas, the crow is given the Agni Tattva. Now, let us see how this peacock and all came. Surapadmam, after a lot of fight, okay, after this lots of fights, the Surapadman goes and hides. Understand? He goes and hides in a tree. So after hiding in a tree, actually what happened in the first 5 days? Okay, in the first 5 days, Lord Subramania kills all of the other 2 asuras. Okay, now only this Surapadman is left. Okay, and on the 6th day, what does Lord Subramania do is he chases him and he goes and hides like a tree. You can see that tree. Okay, and he uses that spear to break that. After breaking that, one part of the tree becomes this peacock. Another part becomes cock. That cock only he is using as his flag. Understand? That is the reason sometimes cock will be referred to a flag or a symbol of success. Okay. So from this Lord Subramania, it went to the Siddhas. 11 Siddhas it went. Okay. So only this Subramania is called as Adi Siddhar. or Tagapan Siddhar, Tagapan Sami. He taught a lesson to his own father Shiva. In this is beautifully depicted in one of the abode, 6 abode, Swami Malai. அப்பனுக்கே பாடம் சொல்லி கொடுத்த சுப்பையா தகப்பன் சுவாமி to his own father he teaches. Understand? So he is the one who passes this knowledge to the 11 siddhars, and from siddhars it went to the rishis, from rishis it went to the kula gurus, from kula gurus it went to the kings. Once these kings and all perished, it was somewhere lying in with the jamindars, all those people in the village level. Understand? Like that only it came to us. Okay. Hence it is also observed. Surapadman hides as a tree. Knowing this, Lord Subramania appears with his veil, and it becomes peacock and cock. Uses peacock as his vehicle, which is enemy to crow. Why it is enemy and all we will see. Okay. And cock as his flog, which is air and Vayu Tattva, being friend to the crow. Hence, it is also observed peacock is the lowest instinct out of the 5 elemental birds. If a crow is having 100%, cock strength is only 20%. We'll see all that. Okay. This knowledge of Panchapakshi was transferred to 11 Siddhas to Lord Subramania. Sorry, Lord Subramania transferred to 11 Siddhas. There is a wrong connotation there. Correct it. From Subramania, it went to 11 Siddhas. From 11 Siddhas, it went to Kagabujandar, who was one among them. From there, it went on. And it stopped in this Kali Yugam. Understand? So they made it in such a way so nobody will get interest in this. Just what is this ruling that? If it was only ruling that, why I will tell even 20 days was not sufficient to finish this. I took 25 days for those students. Only 4 of them. 75,000, 3 lakh. Understand? Means that much content is there. I'll tell you something. You don't know anything in this world. You don't know astrology also. But once this Pakshi becomes Siddhi for you, Siddhi means just reading these rules will not get you Siddhi. Let me be honest. This is like a Panchabhutvam, Panchatattvam inside you. Understand? It will take some time for you. Okay, there are certain mantras and yantras. Of course, I will teach you that. Okay, but when you're using it in a right way, very easily once you will get that Siddhi. Once you get that Siddhi, definitely you can say life before Panchapakshi, life after Panchapakshi. I have observed it in my life. I have seen my guru is enjoying it. I have seen my very close friend enjoying it. Understand? And I'm giving everything to you also. Only thing is, you have to have that rigorous practice and perseverance. Understand? Each person's energy level can take only at a certain point. Okay, you should know that. Now, so this is how this Panchapakshi came. Like we say, to know a person's future or to betterment of life, our Siddhas gave various things like astrology, Agastya Ardam, all these Agastya Ardam, Sahadeva Ardam and all I will teach you in our this class. What is that? Subtle secrets of Siddhas. Subtle secrets of prediction. I'll teach you this prediction secret of Siddhas. I'll take on either subtle secrets of prediction 4 or prediction 5. Part 3, I'll take 12 golden rules. In part 4 or part 5, I'll take this. There, I'll teach you some 15, 16 Ardams of Siddhas. Okay. There, I'll teach you Sahadeva earlier Ardam and Agastya Ardam also. We'll try to cover if possible. But definitely Sahadeva Ardam, I'll cover there. Palmistry, numerology, and Prasanam. Okay. And Anga Ardam, and Sita Chakram, Rama Chakram, Tambala Prasnam, Choli Prasnam, Astamangalam, I'll take from January onwards. Okay. Definitely this Tambala Prasnam, Choli Prasnam, Astamangala Prasnam, only few people know. Astamangalam Prasnam, maybe practical we may not be able to do, but definitely 4 to 5 knowledge, 4 to 5 days of complete knowledge I'll give. Where how to conduct this Astamangala Prasnam. Tambala Prasnam, complete 5 days I'll teach. Till today, no book is there. I can challenge you. In Tamil, 1 or 2 books you will get, but in English you don't get a book. They will only give the beetle leaf, but to connect the beetle leaf to the chart, only I can do, because my gurus start only to select students. Understand? And Choli Prasnam definitely will take 10 days. This Cholis will breathe. When I do it in the live demonstration, you can see it. It is one of the highest form after Ashtamangalam. This Choli Prasnam is highest form. But to practice that, you should know Tambala Prasnam. Okay, Choli Prasnam minimum 10 days we need. Till today, whatever I'll teach you in that 10 days, You will not find it in any Google also. If you go and do check also, AI also will not search. That is my goal. In 2025, whatever courses I am going to teach, definitely I can say 70% of the courses you will not see it elsewhere. Though astrology is repetitive, it's all about 9 planets and 12 rashis. But definitely these subjects, whatever I'm taking in Prashnam, will make a lot of difference. After this, in the end, I'll also take one Prashna course for all common questions. That will be another 10 days. So you'll become a Prashna master. No doubt in that. Fine. And next, I told you there is a literature. What is this literature? Why I am giving? Because I want you also tomorrow to go and do this research. I don't want to hide anything here. Tomorrow, if you're doing something, maybe some 10% you find that which I am not able to find out, or my gurus were not able to find out, and you found out, and that is going to change big time in everybody's life. That is more beautiful. That is the ultimate purpose of this subject, right? Ultimate purpose of this Panchapakshi only we told. Several times we read bliss, bliss, bliss. Bliss means perfect happiness. Understand? So if you are able to do that, I am more than happy. So there are a lot of versions available like Kavugujindar Panchapakshi Sastram, Agasthyar Panchapakshi Sastram. Here I have put Urumo Rishi. In Tamil they write as Urumo Rishi, but that is Roma Rishi. Understand? Roma Rishi Panchapakshi Sastram and Kumbha Muni Panchapakshi Sastram, Gargeya Muni Panchapakshi Sastram, Bogar Siddhar Panchapakshi Sastram. And some people also have told like Tirumandiram also is having some parts of this Panchapakshi. But 2 or 3 books when I was doing with my Guru told me to do some research. So I told him this Tirumandiram is nothing but exact replica of Kagabujindar some parts and Agasthyar some part, but I didn't see any originality in that. Okay, so that is the reason I am given here. So most of the things we will use 70% we will take only this Kagabujindar only. 30% we will take Agasthyar. Okay, so this will give us complete. There are a lot of PDF also available in Tamil. You can search. You will not even able to understand online. Forget about you. If there is a language barrier, I myself never understood anything when I was studying in 2007, 2006 and all. Then I went to my Guru Vardachari. Okay. Then he taught. Then I went to my Guru Sivadas and Ravi. He just taught in 4 days. That made life even more easier. Once after reading his book, everything seemed very easy for me. Then my Tantric Guru taught me Ashtakarmam, remedial, Tantric remedies. When I combined that and this, things were different. Definitely those were different. Okay, if you want to make research, you can make more research, but to know make that research, you have to know the basics. Here, not only basics, I am going to give you higher advanced also. If you do what I am doing for 2 years, definitely I can say you will be in something different. Like I said, life before Panchapakshi, life after Panchapakshi. So many courses I have taken to students here. They would have attended 15 courses in this last 1 year. But none of the courses we gave build up. Why? Because those courses are only going to say you what your horoscope is there, what results you are going to get. We are not going to change anything. Some 30 to 40% improvement we can see through numerology, not the Western system, through Tantric numerology, which are around 55 people attended here. So they also saw it was very different. That can make 30 to 40%. But Panchapakshi can even make a 100% life changing, provided you are getting the Pakshi Siddhi. If you use it properly, if you use it negatively, you will get Pakshi Sabam. I am not telling any lies or making anybody to get scared, because that we don't do at all. Those who know me from 15 years, they know me here. There are students here in this batch knowing me from 8, 9 years, studying with me. And there are many people who are with me for 5, 6 years. Okay, but you go and check in Tamil Nadu, some people are even scared to pronounce the name Panchapakshi because they are scared. They will get Pakshi Sabam. Families have gone without roots after using this Panchapakshi negatively. Very common. Oh, Panchapaksha, I will not use. I will get Pakshi Sabam. Understand? To do that Pakshi Sabam Nivarthi also, I will give you the mantras in level 2. Don't worry. But provided you are using it for positive purpose. Okay. So after all this, you all should know about whom we are talking. We are talking about these 5 birds only. Vulture, owl, crow, cock, and peacock. Hmm? Any different birds any one of you came across apart from this? Hmm? Okay, no problem. So, vulture, owl, crow, and peacock. These five are the pakshis we are going to use repeatedly, irrespective of the paksham. Purva paksham or Amar paksham. Purva paksham morning or Amar paksham morning. Purva paksham night or Amar paksham night. These birds will never ever change. Only their order will change. But remember one thing, let it be any paksham, any day or night, it will always start with vulture only. That is no doubt. The remaining four birds will change their place. Though vulture seems to be a strong bird, but crow you will get the highest power, that is 100%. I don't know how many of you have observed. If you observed sometime, you can see this crow will be chasing this vulture. Crow will be chasing this vulture while eating that food and all. If this vulture wants to kill, it can kill that crow in just one shot. Why? Because vulture is the highest form. Okay, sometimes it can even catch this small sheep, goat, this small birds, and it will take and run away. But with respect to crow, it will not do anything. Understand? With respect to crow, it will not do anything. But rather, it will just start to fly higher and higher and higher and higher, because beyond particular point, this crow cannot have that oxygen properly to breathe. Understand? So that is the power of crow. If you want, you observe. Tomorrow itself you observe. A vulture will never go and chase a crow, but a crow will chase a vulture. Understand? So in that way, crow gets a strength of 100 and peacock gets the least strength, that is 20%. We already told peacock is least this thing. Now another common misconception. What is that common misconception? Many people say those who don't know the name of the Pakshi, those who don't know the name of the, I mean, those who don't know their birth nakshatra and Paksha, they can use the Nama Pakshi. Like that they are saying. Like that they are saying. But that is actually very wrong. Understand? It is like saying we will see Prashna because we don't have birth chart. Understand? We are seeing Prashna because we are not having birth chart. That is completely wrong. A Prashna only will tell whether you are enjoying the results of this Janma or last Janma, or why your chart is not at all giving any good result. Is it because of the pop or evil deeds you are done in the current Janma or in the last Janma? So, in spite of having all exalted, Digbali, all planets, why you are not getting resulted? That will be told only by your Prashna. Like that, this Namapakshi was not given for the people who don't have the name. Rather, it was given for the people in a different purpose. Understand? It is given for the people in different purpose. Okay, Namapakshi is very, very important. Till today, either you go in Tamil or you go in English, or I believe there is a book in Sanskrit. Okay, if there is, I don't think there is a book, but if it is there, you search that also, you will never get an answer when this Nama Pakshi is used. I can say you the Nama Pakshi is the USP of this course. It has been taught only to my guru, only to me and another person. Okay, she was a lady who was like almost 20 years elder to me that time. Okay, we both only studied. Apart from both of us, nobody knows this, how to use the Nama Pakshi. That also I am going to teach you at the end of this course. Okay, that will change a lot of perspective on whatever ideas you are having about this Panchapakshi. Next, usage. Like I told, usage is a n number. Okay, I cannot say this is the usage, but somewhere we have to say something, right? At least to make you all come for 7 days and attend the class. Right? Something I have to say, right? Huh? So let's see what are the important usage to get success in one's desire, to win in a competition, to win over enemies. Ideally, don't keep enemies, but somebody is persisting and disturbing you on a consistent basis. then you can use this Panchapakshi Shastram to win over them and to recover from illness, to cure someone's suffering, from mental stress and trauma, confusion, controlling someone's mind. Okay, this is like a Vashikarnam or Moganam. Okay, so that should be done only on a proper reason. Okay, not on this one. If there is an husband and wife, some issues is there, you can use that. Understand, to sort out. Not going and doing Vashikarnam and Mogan and somebody's wife or somebody's husband. Understand? That will only give you Pakshi Sabam. Okay. To get things in your favor in your workplace and to get a favorable results in interviews. And Arda Shastram we will not be covering because that requires knowledge of 27 nakshatras. And now you have covered only how much? 6 or 7 nakshatras. And so that is not required also. Okay. So that Arda Shastram, but certain questions also can be answered using Panchapakshi. Okay. Will I be successful? Like that, our Agastya Muni has given certain 10 questions on the Pakshis. Those 10 questions maybe we will try to see in next level. If we can take, we will see that. Okay. But that is not relevant. But yeah, that is also possible, I am trying to say. And more happiness in sexual life. That is very, very important. Okay. So that is very, very important because today's, if you see most of the divorces, this also has been one of the important reason where they cannot express it openly. If as an astrologer, if you do proper counseling and guide them, they say this is the right time. This is what, okay, these are the negative points. These are the nectar points. These are the poison points. If you are able to help them, then definitely your services will be appreciated even by the devas for auspicious event. That is Muhurtam. This definitely will cover. Okay, some 10-15 important Muhurta events are there. With Panchapakshi, we will cover that in the level 2. And this is only I'm talking about the usage. Okay, syllabus I already discussed. Okay, this is overall level 1 and level 2. Varmam and Varmam related therapies. That means medically how we can use this Panchapakshi. Ashtakarmam, here I'll give you introduction. In level 2, I'll give you for all those 5 positive things, what yantras you can use. For Moganam, what yantra, for Akarshanam, what yantram, for Vashyam, what yantram, all that I will teach. If you use it, you will get super positive result. If you use negatively, write it in a sheet of paper and signature, get it signature in bond, you will be the last generation of your family. Why I am keep saying that people I told, right, 75,000, they gave 3 lakh for 4 people. In that, one person used negatively on his own friend's girlfriend. He got a brain tumor. He could literally, his mother could sense that the brain bursting like that. Understand? 2.5 years back, he died. So be very, very careful. Numerology and Panchapakshi and Dashabhukti. This I told, like I told, nowhere you can find. Gurus have taught to us, and not only for us, for many people also they taught. That also we will see how to use. Means sometimes you will be running a very bad Dashabhukti, but in your Panchapakshi, if that Dashabhukti for 20 years is ruling, okay, or for that 5 years it is in walking, it can be a good or it can be a average. So your sometimes you will think, why my Dashabhakti is bad, but still I am getting good result. There your elemental bird is working. You are nothing but that Panchabhuta only. No, if your Panchabhuta is in a good condition, automatically the Dasha may not have that much impact on you. Though it is bad, you are saved by the grace. That is what I am saying. With Panchapakshi, you can manipulate a lot, but manipulation of positive will give you more and more success. Then Tantra, magical herbs, how to prefer certain magical formula, some basmas, all those things also we will see. And on certain days, if you fall sick, you see you keep on visiting doctor. That time you'll not even know there is appa. One last day, this one small this tooth pain came. After that, every 3 months I'm running to this dentist. If you see that Panchapakshi will be the answer. So how to overcome that? Those things and all we will definitely see from this Panchapakshi course. Okay. And lucky color, this and all we'll see in the level 2 successful remedies. Panchabhuta temple for Ganesha, Panchabhuta temple for Narayana, Panchabhuta temple for Shiva, and what are the Panchatattva temples. If you are born in a particular Pakshi, which temple, which mantra, where to go, what time to go, how to sit and start your activation, all those things and all we will definitely see. Now I said you everything. I told you in the beginning of the course. What did I say you? I said you like to interpret a horoscope. You need to know the Vidhi, we need to know the Madi, we need to know the Gati. That is the ascendant, moon, and sun. They told if ascendant is spoiled, see from moon. If moon is spoiled, you see from what is that? Sun. Okay. And then you have to see the transit, you have to see the Bhava Bala, you have to see the Gocharam, you have to see the Dasa Bhukti, and it will give the result. Similarly, for this Panchapakshi also, there are certain minimum requirements. What are those minimum requirements? Purupaksham or Amarapaksham. This is very, very, very important. You cannot apply the strength of a Purupaksha bird into Amarapaksha or a strength of a Amarapaksha bird into Purvapaksha. Some bird will be, I'll show you certain things. You may think as a contradiction, but it is not a contradiction. On the same day, one bird will be doing ruling activity. At the night, if you see, that bird also will be in dying activity. Dying and ruling will be together. Understand? Like that, some scenarios also exist. But need not worry. How to handle that scenarios also, I know. Gurus are given that knowledge, and I have that experience of more than 15 years in using them. Okay, I will teach you that. Understand? You all are spending your money and time here, right? That should be justified. I will do that. Okay. And how to prepare the table. Like I told, you are not going to use any table ready-made. You are going to prepare the table on your own. Early morning, 15 minutes, if you sit for that entire day, you will have a table. You do it for 1 month, automatically 31st day, the table is in your mind. You don't even need to write. Understand? So that things we will see in the course. Next, like I told, Adhikara Pakshi is very, very important. On that particular day, who is the Adhikara Pakshi? On that particular day, who is the Padu Pakshi? What are the Danya days? These Danya days and all, they are in Sauramana calendar. I'll give it in English date. I will make that conversion and I'll give you. You need not worry. Okay. And knowledge of Jama. This is very, very important. Because this knowledge, these 5 birds, they give 5 Jamas. Like how you learned this Jamakol. In Jamakol, how much is one Jama?
1.5 hours, I think so.
1.5 hours.
1.5 hours is one Jama. Why they made 1.5 hours? Because they wanted to give for 8 planets.
8 planets.
Because Jamagrahas are 8 Jamagrahas, they wanted to give for 8 Jamas. Here, the planet, sorry, the birds are 5 birds. Okay. So they made these Jamas into 5 Jamas. One Jama is, what is that? One complete day is made up of 60 naligai. That is 24 hours approximately. Morning 12 hours and night 12 hours. That means 12 hours is equal to 30 naligai. One naligai is 24 minutes. One naligai is 24 minutes means one Jama is equal to 6 naligai. So 6 naligai means 2 hours 24 minutes is one Jama. That and all I will tomorrow. Okay, only today you are seeing like this. Tomorrow, day after, I will be writing, you will be writing. After that, only you will write, I will only talk. Understand? Only today to make you understand, because this is very new subject, right? Knowledge of Jama, then Sukshma work. Sukshma work is very, very important. Like Sukshma Pakshi, that Sukshma work is very important. Directional strength, whether to use Nama Pakshi or Nakshatra Pakshi. For certain work, only your Nakshatra Pakshi only will work. For certain work, your Nama Pakshi should definitely be taken. Without taking Nama Pakshi, you will never ever be successful. Not even 1% doubt in that. Why I keep saying again and again? Now, if I want to differentiate this Nama Pakshi and this thing, let me tell you this. Okay. This is the bird strength. Crow is 100, vulture is 80, owl is 60, cock is 40, peacock is 20. Now you want to dig a 3 feet of land. Okay. You want to dig a 3 feet of land. Generally, what you will use? You will use a pickaxe, right? You use a pickaxe or you use a safety pin?
Pickaxe, Guruji, big one.
Okay. Now you want to stitch your cloth with a button. You use pickaxe or safety pin?
Needle, yes.
Needle.
Needle.
Needle. With needle, can you dig 3 feet of land?
No,
No,
Guruji.
sir.
No. Now you want to go on an agricultural field. You will take a TVS 50 or you will go in a car.
TVS
There is
50.
TVS 50 because in that agricultural land,
Agricultural
that space
land.
only will be very less. Correct?
Yes,
Now
Guruji.
you want to go to trekking. You will go in that bike or by walking?
Walk only, Guruji.
Walking.
Walking. Okay. You want to go from Chennai to Bangalore. You will go on foot or you will go on car.
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 Now you want to put coffee. You will add sugar or you will add salt.
Sugar, Guruji.
Oh,
So everything is required here, but where you are using is matter. Where you are using is the important matter. So which Pakshi to use is very, very important. This is only, this Panchapakshi is known as Pancha Bhuta Sastram. Somewhere in Tamil Nadu, if you are learned, they are also would have some learned teachers. Okay. They will also are to make you something new. No, this you are not learned. They'll say Aimbul Sastram. Don't get shocked if somebody is saying Aimbul Sastram. Aimbul Sastram is also known as this Panchapakshi Sastram only. It's called as Aimbul. Aimbul means this 5-headed snake is there, right? So backside that backside the hood of the snake, there is some place that place is called as Aimbul. Okay, so only they call as Panchapakshi. Panchanagam, 5-headed snake, Aimbul is called as Aimbul Sastram. Okay, so you need not worry about that. Okay, so that is what we discussed here. To dig 3 feet of land, or you want to raid anything. Okay, is it clear till here?
yes, sir.
Yes, Guruji.
Okay, now first we will go to the first bird, vulture. Okay, so we told we'll discuss 3 things. We told we'll discuss its tattva, we'll discuss its aksharam, we'll discuss its panchaksharam. Okay, vulture, tattva is land, and alphabet is A. And one more thing I forgot to say, we will discuss based on a particular Pakshi, what are the characteristics a person will have, what are the good professions he can take, what are the favorable ones, what are the unfavorable ones. This nobody has still done. This is my original work. Understand? Gurus only gave that knowledge, but this is my original work. Oh, this Pakshi means these people are like that. Okay, these professions are suited. Like that, I did a lot of work. Usually, most of my things are not original. All are my Guru's knowledge only. There is no shame in saying that. My experience, my observation, I put it in an easier way and I give. Okay, I am no rishi to discover. Okay, but there are certain things everywhere I do 10-15%. Here also I have done, like how a particular Pakshi people will behave. Okay, how a particular professional will be for that particular Pakshi. What are their good months? What are their bad months? Those things I have assimilated and I have put. That also I will share in this level 1 itself. Don't worry. Okay, fine. So vulture belongs to this land tattva. That is Bhutattva. And its alphabet is A, not A. It's A. Okay, this we will do tomorrow while doing. I will do this Namapakshi. Namapakshi, I'll take some 50 examples so that any name given to you, automatically you should say, this is your name. That means this is your Pakshi. Automatically you'll be able to say that. Okay, my only request is if you are not able to join before 8:35 or maximum 8:40, next day you can come, because when I'm doing an iPad, this is okay. Because see, generally I will not say these things for any of our classes. Anytime you come also, I'll admit, because I can understand. But when I'm in iPad, if I go and allow you, that recording will stop. 2 mics are working there. Then last time when we took 4 years back Nadi class, one Nadi session fully didn't get recorded. Okay, so you will lose the recording. Okay, so from that purpose only I'm saying, because 2-3 days I may need to use the iPad so that I can teach you in the best possible way. Okay, don't take it otherwise. We are not at all that much formal. Okay, even if you're coming at 9:30 also no problem. For this course, your cooperation is very, very important. Okay, Tattva is land and alphabet is A, and Panchaksharam is Na. Namah Shivaya, it is Na. Understand? And why they gave land Tattva and all, I will discuss. Okay, as of now, you remember this land. Now, I have spoken this much. This is anybody able to understand why they gave this Panchapakshi, why not Pancha animal or Pancha Prani? Something running into your sense?
Some animal live in the day, some animal in the night.
Even there are some birds which are active in the morning.
Active in the day, some are active in the night.
Right. Some animals are also nocturnal. Sorry, some birds are also nocturnal. Some birds are also diurnal. Right. They are diurnal birds also, nocturnal birds also. So reason they, but anyways, Margaretha madam, good, you tried. So why they gave this Panchapakshi? Because birds are the only thing which can go through water. They can, that is, you have seen lot of water birds, and there are birds which have the terrestrial as their habitat, and there are birds which have the aerial as their habitat. That means only birds can cover all these three areas. We don't have any animals which will fly. Is there any animal which will fly?
No, sir.
Don't say rhinoceros, rhinoceros. Okay. So these birds are the one which can connect the completely the five tattvas. That is the reason they gave this Panchabhuta Sastram or Panchapakshi Sastram. So next we have this. Next is owl. Tattva is Jala Tattva or water. Water. I think UK people and US people pronounce it differently. Water and water. And alphabet is E. And Panchaksharam is Ma. Na, Ma. Next is crow. We already saw that is Subramania's this thing, right? So it is a fire tattva, and alphabet is Wu. For example, my name is Uma Shankar. Automatically, my Mahapakshi will become crow, irrespective of the this thing Paksha, because either in Krishna Paksha or in Sukla Paksha, this crow will not change. Okay. Somebody is anybody having name under Wu, they also will come under crow. Subramania's blessing. And Panchaksharam is C, Namah Shivaya. And cock, it is air tattva. I'll tell you the reason also why they have probably given this. As far as what my mind taught and my mind could research, I'll tell you why they gave this tattva. It is not explicitly said in the books. Understand? And alphabet is, if we put, I put hey, it is not actually that hey. We can say Yema, Yema. Understand? Like that. And Panchaksharam is Va. And lastly, we have the peacock. And peacock is nothing but Akash Tattva. And alphabet is O, like Oviya. And Panchaksharam is Ya. Ya. Not Namah Shivaya. Shivaya. That's all. Understand? So this is about the Tattva. Now we will go why they said like that. If you see this vulture, it flies very high in the sky. In fact, is the only bird which will go that far. Beyond that vulture, I hardly think any bird that is existing which can go that far high. Only vulture goes that far high. Recording is on there only, right?
Yes, Guruji.
Yes, sir.
Because that like that fifth hour, don't make me again do the class. Okay. So this vulture goes very high in the sky, and then though it goes very high in the sky, it will be always pointing his eyes towards the land. So only they will say Haddina Kanno in Kannada or Kalugu Parvai. Okay, eagle's eye they will say. Any minute prey it sees also, it will come and take. But though it's flying high in the sky, its eye is always on the land. So they gave that Bhutatva to this vulture. And the next is owl. If you see this owl, generally it likes only the night, not the morning. It is not that owl doesn't know in the morning. It is blind, no. Its cones are somewhat sensitive. The rods and cones of the owl is somewhat sensitive, but it is not totally blind. But it doesn't like the sunlight that much. It likes to be in the places where, if you go to the village and all, we can observe it will be near the water bodies, grassland, well, pond. It likes that cool regions very much. So only they assign this Jalatattva to this owl. And crow, I need not say, already we gave the example of Subramanya, Agni Tattva. And secondly, if you see, these crows and all do this breeding only during the summer season. Only during this hot summer season, these crows will be in that breeding. Okay, so this crow is also assigned to the Agni Tattva. And cock, it is the natural alarm. In village and all, exactly in the Brahma Muhurta, it will start making that music. So that music is coming through the air medium only, it travels to our ears. So they gave that cock as the Vayu Tattva, and Akash Tattva to the peacock. If you see this peacock, always it will be seeing towards the sky. Whenever there is an indication of clouds or rains, it will start dancing. So always it is focused towards the sky. So they gave this peacock as the Akash Tattva. This is not said in the books, but this is what I taught to my students, like whoever learned individually from me. Like one way of keeping to your mind, so it is easy to remember. That's all. There is no hard and fast rules. If you want, you can come up with a better logic and you can remember. Understand? So vulture is Bhutatva, owl is Jalatattva, crow is Agni Tattva, and cock is Vayu Tattva, and Bikash is Akash Tattva. Like I told, a day is divided into 12 hours. One complete day is nothing but 60 naligai. Therefore, morning is 30 naligai and night is 30 naligai. And when you divide that into this Pakshis, each Pakshi will get 2 hours 24 minutes. Morning 6 o'clock to 8:24 will be the first Jama. In Tamil, it is called as Yamam. You can even put it as Jamam. One and the same. 8:24 to 10:48 a.m. is the second Jama. And from 10:48 to 1:12 p.m. is the third Jamam. And 1:12 p.m. to 3:36 p.m. is the fourth Jamam. And 3:36 p.m. to 6 p.m. is the last Jamam. And again from 6 p.m. to next day morning 6 a.m. it will continue. Okay, so you need not worry about that. Here, for us, what is important is sunrise is important. Sunset is not important. Means that statement we may not understand properly. Once I am helping you to find out your Sukshma Pakshi. For all of you, I will help to find out the Sukshma Pakshi. Don't worry. Okay, that time you will understand. Okay. Now, what is this Panchapakshi? Now you would have understood. Now by this time you would have understood. Panchapakshi means there is certain point for each person. Maybe on that certain day, that person's Pakshi is very active and this person is feeling happy. And certain time, this person's Pakshi is very inactive and is being feeling very unhappy or uneasy. So that much something is going to your head. Oh, that means my Pakshi should be working good on a particular day. Means there is some Jiva Shakti. They will say Jiva Gandha Alaigal or the Jiva race. The life race, you can keep it in a simple terms. Now, for example, have you observed people sitting inside a pyramid? They feel more energized and charged. Have you come across this concept?
Yes, Guruji.
Yes, sir.
Right? Why? Because there is that positive race in that pyramid, right? Positive energy, to put it in simpler terms. And many people going to Tirupati, okay? They say, the moment I went to Tirupati and came back, I am feeling some change. Tirupati pona Tirupam. Is it true or not?
Yes, Guruji.
True,
Lot
sir.
of them
True,
have
sir.
told that. Yes.
True. Right. Why? Because Not only Tirupati, any hill station you visit, the Tirupati, if you see the view from the upper side, it is exactly like a hill, like a pyramid. Means all the hill stations will have lot of Jivagandha alaigal. Means this positive rays will be very much existent in the hills. That is the reason even for the newlywed couple, they will say you go to some hill station and come. Why? Because whatever you are starting your life there, if you start there, you will get that more positive energy. That is the reason hill stations are always crowded. Hill stations have this Jivagandha alaigal or this positive rays in abundant. Anything which is that triangular shape, hills are usually like the peaks. Understand? There these things will be there. See, many times you observe, you go back to your life and observe. Whenever you are gone to an hill station, definitely you would have the best of time compared to other places. Right or not?
Very true, sir.
Right? The reason is this only. Understand? The reason is this only. This, the same thing, you need, because every time you may not say, whenever you are having a problem, whenever you are having some misunderstanding, you automatically you go to hill station and come back. Definitely you will come back and share on the same platform. Sir, what you said is 100% true. Understand? So we human beings are active at certain point of time. For some people, they are very active in the morning, and some are very active in the afternoon, and some are very active in the night. All this depends on only on your Panchapakshi. That is not that as simple, living dead, walking dead. Hey, मैंने उसको देखा, one of the friend, he told, okay, he's from Facebook only, not that much close. Hey, नहीं काम कर रहा है. I told, good, you didn't understand. Purposefully, God didn't make you to understand. Understand, it is not that easy. At the same time, it is not that difficult if it is learned properly. Use it. Definitely, I will say tomorrow you will not need anything more than that for you to be successful. Okay, not an exaggeration, but it is a reality. Now, like I told, this all depends upon the how your Jivagandham is there. Now, two kings are there. Let us assume two kings are there. Both of them are knowing the, both of them are having same Pakshi. Let us assume I am there, another person is there. I am also peacock, another person is also peacock. Okay, now we both are sitting for a fight. We both will have same ruling only, right? Right or not? Because like if one person, maybe I am having Panchapakshi, now both of are there, but I am having Panchapakshi knowledge, he is not having Panchapakshi knowledge, but though he doesn't have Panchapakshi knowledge, when both of engage in a fight, who will win?
A person who knows Panchapakshi.
Why he will win? See, his
He-
Panchapakshi, my
Because he has
Panchapakshi,
knowledge
same
of
state only, no?
Sukshma Pakshi.
He knows when the other person is weak.
Then this person also will be weak only, no?
I think so. He will change the Pakshi because
by using
by-
the Nama.
That is what I told you in the previous classes, right? So you can change the thing by using the Mahapakshi. Understand? By changing the Mahapakshi, so you will see, that person is the same thing. So we will change the Pakshi's name. For that, they will put this ani. I don't know how many of you observed. While changing the name or keeping the name in small, they'll put little ani into your tongue.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
very
Yes,
right,
sir.
sir.
yes, Guruji.
Right. So that way, what they will do, the Rajaguru, whoever is the Rajaguru, he will come, he will keep that honey in his tongue, and he will say that secret name only to the Raja, and that Raja will go. They will say, "So this is Raja is going for war." Automatically, his Namapakshi is activated, and he will take the advantage. Understand? So like that, until we are observed. And generally, like this, what is that name will be known only for the Rajaguru and his parents. And this name they called as Gupta Namam. Okay, they will know it as Gupta Namam. Okay, and if you see, they usually used to have that ring finger to put the honey in the tongue. You people use different finger. Generally, they will use the ring finger only to keep the honey in the
Yes, ring finger.
Ring finger only, sir. We use only ring finger for all.
Okay. Fine. Even the vibhuti also you should keep only from this ring finger only. I see many
Yes,
people
sir.
keeping in middle finger.
Ring finger only.
Okay, fine. So, anyways, that is a different thing. When I take a Swara Sastra model, we will see those things. Or Nimitam Sakanam, all those things we'll discuss later, some other day, some other class. Okay, so this is about thing. Now, usually you see those days, uh, okay, those days what used to happen is these kings and all used to put the crown, but only one person can have that capacity. One is the Rajaguru, another is the barber. Only these people will have the right to touch the king's head. So while removing that king's crown, inside they could see lot of mantras, inscriptions about the Pakshi secret symbol and all written there. Only because of this barbers, only this knowledge also came out. Along with the learned pandits and siddhas, for the common people, how it was only because of barbers, and the same barbers were also responsible for downfall of a king. They used to transmit the information also. I'm not saying about any community. I'm just saying what we learned. Okay. They are also responsible for us to get the knowledge today. And sometimes if that barber was captured by the opposite king and all, that information used to get passed away. In fact, these barbers are excellent at their knowledge. Understand? They were very much excellent at their knowledge. You believe it or not, I could learn from my grandfather's grandfather. He was, sorry, my grandfather's father. He was alive till my 10 years. That time he used to say in villages and all those days, these barbers were called as panditars. Means they used to do all this, some surgical work, it seems. Cutting of umbilical cords and all they used to do. Have you heard of this?
No, Guruji.
It was very common practice for the barbers to do these medical practices like cutting of the umbilical cords. They used to take that. If anybody is from down south in village, they will know that. Maybe it differs from community to community. Understand? So certain communities will have certain rules. I am not denying it. But in general, in majority of that people, this was a practice where these barbers were called as panditars. And even for these small childs making some murmuring noise and all also, they used to do some kind of tricks or some kind of techniques where the child used to stop crying and all. Because they were knowing this secret Panchapakshi Sastram. Because they came to know through their ancestors, right? Like that they learned, there is also mentioning like that. Understand? So this is another way. Okay. So that means to get this knowledge, there has been a lot of hard work, right from the higher level of profession to lower level of profession to right from the mantra profession to your mudi veteran, that is a ear cutter also has contributed for the development of this science without any doubt. Understand? So like that, if you are selfless, definitely we will be able to achieve the success in this subject. Okay. So with that, I'll stop it for okay today. Fine. Lot of things are there. So anybody now you are having doubt, you can please ask your doubts.
Guruji, you will be teaching us all the usages in this level only, or the first slide that you showed
I
us
very
of the
clearly
usage?
showed in the first slide only what is the syllabus for level 1. Right. So at the
Okay,
end of the
okay,
level 1, you will be able to know how to use the Panchapakshi, how to select the right time, how to avoid the wrong time, and how to prepare the
okay,
20 tables for the throughout your life. Everything will be taught. After that, you want to dive deep means then we'll have level 2. It will be another 7 or 8 days, slightly an higher fees. I
okay.
don't want to keep like 75-80,000 and all. Don't worry, I'll keep it slightly more. That's but it will be affordable like all our courses. Don't.
Okay, great, sir. Thank you.
Anybody having any doubt in what is taught apart from the syllabus and the levels? Anything you didn't understand? Sir, somewhere it is we didn't understand. Something is confusing. Or you were too slow. Or you were very too much fast. I would like to come down. I think for old people that is not a problem. One or two new people. Old people have become very synchronized with my face.
A little bit slower.
Slower. Okay, fine.
Yeah,
We'll
and
do that.
also I found that now I couldn't write them down, but also some terminology is not clear for me.
No,
So
that
I,
anyways, today we have shared the screen, right? So tomorrow you can take that screenshots of the whatever is shared. Okay. So only from tomorrow, a lot of writings will be there. Because today it was shared on the screen, I went a bit faster. Tomorrow, because we are going to dictate, definitely will go slower. Okay. Anybody, any other doubt?
Sir, why peacock is the enemy? Because we use peacock as a vahana of Kartikeya. So why it is enemy of crow?
Enemy of crow means that is tattva, sir. Understand? Based on certain tattva they are made, based on certain paksha they have made the enemies. Okay. In one paksha, there will be a enmity among a bird. If you see another different paksha, either in the morning or night, it will become its friend.
Okay, sir. So maybe in upcoming lecture, I will be able to understand both.
Correct. Now you don't know who is friend, who is enemy, right? Now upcoming lectures you will take that. In Sukla Paksha, who is friend? In Krishna Paksha, who is friend? Who is enemy? How is the order changing? How to remember it easily? All those things we will discuss.
So because in story it was given that the crow is represented by Kartikeya Bhagwan, and that cock become the part of the is on the flag of the Bhagwan, and the enemy and the peacock is the enemy. So I was asking. So I
Okay.
didn't understand that part.
Okay,
So
okay.
it's
Got
okay.
it.
It's okay,
You
sir.
will
Okay, sir.
understand. In the upcoming classes, you will understand what is friendship, what is enmity. There is a star cycle. That star cycle, once I try, you will understand.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Anybody, any other doubt?
Maybe it is too advanced. I do not know, sir, because he said about the Mahapakshi change. Because if both have crow or both have peacock, you said some change in the name Mahapakshi, and then is it the direction or is it a name change? I do not understand that part. What you
No,
said.
please come again, sir.
If two crows, if two birds are same, like crows or maybe peacock, then you said that.
Again, what is the two crows are same, two peacocks are
I
same?
mean, if two people are fighting with each other, or if two people are in a competition, if the one to win, then if both of them knows that they are peacock, then you said that we can change the name based on that, like to become.
Correct.
Is it the name that is instant? I do not understand that, because we should keep the 5 names by default, or yeah, this one I did not understand what you said at the time, sir.
Okay, okay. So actually, I didn't understand the questions. And can anyone say like what sir is trying to say?
So
Actually,
you had
sir is
given.
trying to say says that in the example that you gave of the kings that are going to fight with each other, and one king is aware of the Panchapakshi Shastram and other is not, and if the one who is aware is, he'll get his name changed before the fight, so can he can win in the fight.
Correct.
Is it so?
Correct, correct.
Yes, yes. That is the part that he wants to understand, that how is the name change is going to take place.
That is what I'm saying. The moment you change your name and you go to that name changing process and your Gupta name is kept, automatically the Pakshi will start working on that basis. How it will work for when you will use that Nama Pakshi, when you will use Nakshatra Pakshi, that I told we'll discuss at the end of the day on day 7. Okay.
Yeah,
There are certain activities which definitely your Nama Pakshi should be there. Without your Nama Pakshi, you will not even be successful.
okay, so thank you.
Also, another question related, sir, to the Panchaksharam. So there are only 5 Panchaksharam. So what about the name that are not starting with this Aksharam?
You are saying if the names are starting apart
With
from this Akshara,
Aksharam, exactly. So how can
that
you
is what I am saying, that everything I'll teach tomorrow, the remaining names.
all right.
Here we are only assigning that 5 vowels sound. Okay, in Tamil, that literature is different because it is kept in that some deep meaning. Okay, like how you say A, E, I, O, U, A, E, like that they kept. Okay, if it is not falling in the vowel, for example, somebody's name might be Karthik, understand? Or somebody's name may be something else which is not following in that vowel literature. Then how to give? That until we will see tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
Any other doubts? Okay.
I have messaged you, sir.
Fine. If no doubts means, like I told, the first day will take your feedback so that I can understand how much you understood or how you are following. On the last day, I'll take again your feedback. Understand? Because if something, yes, if you're following, if you're feeling good, because this is a new course. If it's a related astrology course, then yes, somewhat I can go. But because it's a new course, new for most of my students also here, so definitely. Okay, Prasad sir is having hand out. Yes, sir. Prasad sir.
Yes, sir. Sir, super, super, super.
Okay,
Thank you so much.
Okay, okay, thanks a lot. Okay, Prasad sir has started his feedback. Good. Thank you so much, sir. And
Wonderful
next,
session, sir. Wonderful,
Ah,
wonderful, wonderful.
okay, Nishant sir has given. Arnab sir, okay, I will call out name, just don't this thing. Maybe Prasad sir was trying to give the feedback from when we started. Then Nishant sir also has done. And Arnab sir, how you felt?
So very nice, sir. Just the beginning. So looking forward to more in-depth insight of yours.
Okay,
So looking
okay.
forward to the class, sir. Fantastic class, sir.
Okay, okay. Margarita madam, I think your mic is on. Maybe you also
Yeah,
want
it's
to.
very fascinating, sir.
Hmm.
No, very, very fascinating. I'm looking forward to learn more.
So only asked you to join. Okay, fine. Deepal sir.
Yes, sir. Very good, sir. So far, so good. I also waiting for the next few days to learn many things.
Okay, okay,
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
okay. Harish sir, are you there?
Yes, sir, yes, I'm there, sir.
How was the class? How you
Yeah,
are?
it's a very interesting solution. Eagerly waiting for this class.
Okay, okay, fine, fine.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Vinay sir.
A wonderful class, sir, and wonderful view towards everything right now. I'm very eager to know what all can be happen still more. Each and every class
Next
you.
serial episode. What is the next episode?
Yes, yes. They're all
Astrology means you all will know what I will teach
yeah.
because you have been used
So
to teaching.
today we were a little bit blank about what we're going to get, and Guruji really it was very nice and complete total change now. It's like we want to know what is happening and improve ourselves. Thank you, Guruji.
Okay, sure. At the end of the course, I'll definitely make sure you take a maximum advantage of this course. Okay. Next, Yamalata madam, are you there on the mic? Okay. Jyoti madam, you are there?
Yes, sir, I'm there and absolutely wonderful. And just like the previous person told, like more excited for tomorrow's class because even I was a complete new empty slate in this topic. Astrology, we've been knowing a little bit here and there, but
astrology, you have
this
become
is
an expert, no doubt in that. You already have a lot of expertise. This Panchapakshi is new.
not at all expertise, sir. With you, we're just feeling like I'm joining class 1 again. And that's a beautiful journey.
You are being very humble. Okay, so how you felt with Panchapakshi? So, new for you?
Excellent. I mean, the hunger has just started. I mean, it's so much with the introduction that you've given us. It's like opening a new eye. Thank you so much.
That is what I told now. It is not like ruling work. It has more to do than that. Thank you.
Looking forward for all the classes. Thank you, sir.
Sure. Thanks a lot. Okay, Manoj sir, are you there? Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I'm here.
Yes, sir. Please, how you felt?
Yes, sir. It was very nice, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow's class.
Okay. Sure. Thanks a lot. Okay, Margarita madam or Bega madam, are you there?
Yes, sir, I am there. I'm always waiting for your class and to give reviews. Right now, I'm feeling like a kid has given a magic wand and just waiting how to get magical things in life. We are looking forward for the next class, sir.
Sure. So all clear, right? Today, no doubts or anything?
No doubt, sir. No doubt. Maybe from next tomorrow because this is something very new. It is not astrology at all. Like not related to it. Something different. So I'm thinking like we all are going to get a magic wand in our hand to make our life better.
Sure. That is the ultimate objective. Okay. For this course, it is like I can say now, like there are 2-3 courses which I always want to give the best. One is Nadi and numerology and Panchapakshi. In that, first I will put Nadi and after that I will put Panchapakshi. Definitely. Yeah. So I'll give you the best out of myself to you all.
No doubt in that, sir. So looking forward.
Thank you. Neeraj Mehta, sir, are you there?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. It
good
was
evening.
a nice session, sir.
Uh,
And I like the way how you are explaining the concept, because I have gone through the book Biorhythm of the Moon. When I went through the book, it was looking so much confusing, and how to remember all those things. But you have made it clear, like you will give some concepts.
That
how
book is
to-
written by Gurudev only. One
Yes,
of
sir.
my Gurudev is Sivadasan Ravi. Another person is Vardachari.
Okay.
Vardachari is Kavya Namam is Pulipani.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
In that book, if you see, my Guru would have given that even nakshatra is wrong. There you would have given, you see, you go and check the nakshatra and the pakshis. The pakshis will be wrong. The formula is not that. Tomorrow I'll give you the formula.
Yes, sir.
It's not he purposefully gave wrong.
Yes.
That whoever reproduced it, they did a wonderful job in doing the proofreading.
Yes, sir. Looking forward, sir.
Don't worry. Whatever he taught me, I'll give it to you all. That
Yes.
is only 20% of Panchapakshi, what he wrote in that book.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Next, who is there? Okay. Padma madam is there. Oh, sorry.
Absolutely fantastic class, sir, as always. And eagerly waiting for future classes. I'm sure all of us are going to learn a lot in these 7 days. So
Okay.
keeping our fingers crossed. And thank you so much, sir. Thanks a lot.
Good, you told only 7 days. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay. I think Parijat sir told he is on mute. Okay, fine. Okay, Prasad sir only begin this feedback as super. So hopefully all these 7 days I'll take it as a blessing, and it will go super for all the remaining 7 days. Okay, and next Sanjay Rao sir, are you there?
Yes, sir. Namaste, sir.
Namaste sir. Glad to see you after a long time in live class.
No, I'm making it sure to attend this special course because this is something very special. First of all, sir, thanks a lot for your hard work to prepare these PPTs. I understand how tough it is, and it is so informative, the history what you gave, and really excited. So this is a new journey totally, and with your blessings, obviously, we will learn the good things.
Don't
Because
worry,
you
sir.
said
What I'm saying, right? Whatever Panchapakshi I'm teaching, even tomorrow, if after your experience, you feel it after 3-4 years, even you go and charge 1 lakh also, people will be ready to take it. Why? Because the information I am passing to you, apart from you, nobody will have. Okay, so you can use it for the betterment of humanity, and you can also position yourself as one of those persons, few persons who have learned this. Definitely, I'll do that for you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
And Shakti madam, are you there? Okay, Shakti madam is on mute. Sastri Prakash sir, are you there?
Yes, sir. Very excellent. No, very excellent.
Okay.
Very informative. Able to attend also these classes.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, Shilpa madam, are you there? Okay,
Yes,
she's not.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Nice.
Sir, as usual, super class. Phenomenal, sir. Very extraordinary. I have already learned this Panchapakshi, as you know, sir, from you very years back. But this time it's like mind blowing, sir. Very nice.
No, that
Thank
time I
you.
taught you only basic, na.
Oh, yes. No, sir. But today, like, it was superb. It was absolutely superb. Phenomenal, sir.
Okay.
Thank you. Looking forward, sir.
Okay. Sri Abhijit. Abhijit sir, are you there? Okay. Yes. Put in message. Okay. Thank you. Sudarshan sir, are you there to talk?
Yes, sir.
Very good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. I think I have no words to explain. Just mind blowing, sir. It was actually it is. I came with a clean slate, no background.
Better. You learn it in very easier way.
Yeah, trying to. Initially I felt it is heavy, but I think you're making it.
No, because see
putting it across in a very simpler
first
way.
time I took the pain of preparing this PPT. Why? Because all these things I don't want you to write the story of Shiva or everything. Okay, because from tomorrow onwards you all are like back to day one. You are going to write very much. So fine. So
Yeah, some Puro Punya that we are getting an opportunity to attend these classes.
it's always mutual. And thanks a lot. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, sir. Keep us in our
Thank you.
prayers.
Sure, sure.
Keep us in your
All you
prayers.
in my prayers. Suraj Rai sir, are you there to talk?
Yes, sir. It was very interesting, and I really enjoyed this is my first class.
Correct. This is the
But
first time you're attending my class.
yes, and I really enjoyed this class and looking forward for more such knowledge and more of your wisdom. Thank
Okay,
you, sir.
sure.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. Thank you. Tripta Chima, madam. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Please.
As usual, excellent.
Ah.
Really looking forward.
Okay, okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Sindhu Sharma, sir, are you there? Sir, I think network issue in your end. Not able to hear. Okay, fine. Uma, madam, are you there?
Yes, sir. Obviously, sir.
Like,
Sir, first of sir, sir. It's like first thing I bow down to your holy feet. And when you were praying, sir, after the prayers, this is what I felt. And I could feel the energy of all the Siddhars, sir. Actually, the words that you were speaking, I could feel the sense, I could feel the energy of the Siddhars, sir. Especially Kakapujan, the Ragasya Siddhar, sir. With your words, we were...
blessings, we cannot proceed with the Shastra, madam.
Definitely, sir. When you were saying, we all received the blessings of the Siddhar, sir.
Definitely, definitely.
It was really
their
excellent
blessings,
and amazing.
Siddhan Solle, Sivan Solle. If Siddhar bless
Definitely,
you,
sir.
nothing is limited for you. Everything is unlimited.
Definitely, sir. When you were speaking, it was not only you. I could see the presence of the Siddhas here. And we are all blessed to be a part of this session because all the Siddhas were also associated with us when you were teaching us, sir.
Definitely, definitely.
It was really amazing. என்ன சொல்றதுன்னு தெரியல, sir. Like, yeah, the thirst is increasing and hunger is increasing day by day. Yeah, we would like to learn all that you're going to teach us, and we are very grateful to you, sir, and to all the Siddhas and Sai. Deepest gratitude to all. To you and all the
Thank you so
members
much.
of the
Thanks a
family,
lot. Vasan sir, are you there? Okay, Vasan sir is not there.
Guruji,
There,
Guruji, Sharma, T.S. Sharma sir has sent a message that it was nice. And he has a network issue.
Yeah, network issue. Okay, thank you, Vinay sir.
Sir, I'm here, sir.
You are there, Vasan sir. I thought maybe
Yeah,
from
yeah,
Hyderabad you want to be
thank you so much, sir. Really, even I'm also waiting for tomorrow, sir. Yeah, I have to know more knowledge. And thank you so much, sir.
What tomorrow? What you will learn today only? You will learn tomorrow.
For more secrets, sir. Whichever subject you are giving, it is really, sir. We are very blessings with God, sir. Like you, sir. Thank you, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Vinay sir, are you there?
Yes, sir. First of all, thanks a lot, sir, because I'm one of the person maybe who is waiting for this course from long time, maybe more than 1.5 years. Once I asked you, I remember that. And then, yeah, when I saw this, I really joined immediately. And then excellent class, sir, as usual, because I also read some of the books, as other sir said about this. But yeah, exactly. I know that pretty sure that books are only just for the knowledge, but yeah, it's always from the guru that we should get the real knowledge. So excited for this, sir. Thanks a lot.
Make all your time is worth for it, and definitely when you go out, I'll at least make sure. Okay, you all will be in a position to write a book. Don't worry. That is each course is designed like that only. Only that experience and time. That is only the patience. If you show, definitely you all can be masters in whatever subjects you are learning. So thank you for your time. Tomorrow
I'm really sure that every one of us is already waiting for level 2, sir.
Definitely, sir.
Yes, Guruji. We should immediately start.
Okay, we'll do that. So initially I thought I'll give gap like numerology, but I don't think
no gap.
No gap this time, please. Our humble request.
Okay, immediately after completion of this, within 3-4 days, we'll start level 2. Don't worry.
Yes, sir.
Thank
That
you,
will be
Guruji.
great.
Thank you.
Great to
So
hear
that
that.
you will
Great
have
to
the
hear
knowledge
that,
of
sir.
both the levels, and we can start applying, and maybe after 1 year we'll see where you are all standing, and I can guide you.
Great to hear that,
Thank
Guruji.
you,
Great to hear
Guruji.
that.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Good
Thank you,
night.
sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night,
Thank you,
all.
sir.